everybody, welcome to another episode of Widgets and Wonders. This is my show about great products from small companies. Now today we're going to take a look at some accessories for A Song of Ice and Fire from Art of War Studios in the UK. So if you're in the UK playing Song of Ice and Fire and you're looking for some aftermarket stuff like some cool tactics boards or some measuring gauges and stuff or some activation markers, these guys have you covered. So let's take a look at what we've got some Stark and some Night's Watch ones. I'll use my videos coming up. Yeah, they're pretty cool. I've also done a kind of a neat trick on one of them that I'll show you guys by stealing a crayon from my son. So anyway, let's take a look at them right now. So there we go, tokens for activation banners, some cool tactics boards, and some measuring gauges for the Night's Watch and for House Stark from Art of War Studios. So you can see here, one of these things is not like the other. These guys do require some peeling. They come with paper and plastic sides so that they're not scratching away to you. And once that was done, you have a nice little banner here. They're powder etched on the inside so that you can have the actual laser cutting show up. So you've got the 12-inch measuring ruler, a short and long simple ruler, and then a variation one, which is either a by-inch measuring ruler or a short and long one. I think they come in a pack like this. You can either get these two individually, or you can get a single one that's individually wrapped. Basically, that's the both. So you can choose, do you want one that's a ruler and then simple, short, and long, or do you want one that's just a combo of the two? This one's in black acrylic, so nice transparent black acrylic. And then you have your tactics board, which comes with a single activation marker, so you can keep track of time on turns, and has all the rules put in. So the crown, the purse, the letter, the sword, and the horsey. I don't remember what they are. They're all supposed to be the old gods, I'm pretty sure. It's like the mother, the father, the warrior, whatever. And then all your spots to claim them too. Now, what the difference between these and the other ones is I took one of my son's Star Wars crayons, because who uses the white crayon anyway? It's drawn on paper, unless you're drawing on colored cardboard and stuff. And you just etch into it. Now, you do have to give it a really good cleaning afterwards, basically just like scrubbing the wax into there. What I use is just some paper towel and some isopropyl alcohol to clean it up afterwards, but it does make it pop. I didn't do it on all of them though, but if you do want a little bit brighter, your markings and stuff, you can just use a crayon basically and scrub back and forth. Get some wax in there and make them nice and bright. And then we've got our House Stark one over here with some cool, was it direwolf activation banners. You have all your same tactics board stuff. There it is without it's still legible, it's still fine. But it's not quite as bright, doesn't quite pop as much. If you're seeing the fogging in between here, I did this last night hoping it would dry all the way. I've got some crystal clear in between to glue these together. It's not actually fogged, it'll totally disappear like this one did overnight, so that little bit of stuff in there is not integral to it. It's not super glue, it's crystal clear, which I use for gluing any kind of acrylic and glass, and it's just not fully dry yet, so that'll go away probably by tomorrow morning. And then the same thing over here. This one's in kind of a blue-gray plastic. If you hold it up, you can see here, it's not quite the same color as the Night's Watch one. And you've got your same options here. You've got short and long with individual marker. We've got the combo pack right here. And then you get your activation banners. So I'm pretty excited, especially for the Night's Watch one, because I didn't have activation banners for them. And I'll be using those in videos coming up. And then, of course, just having a nice, robust tactics board. The cardboard ones are fine, but, stuff gets wrecked. Just the trip to Adepticon, sitting in my little Song of Ice and Fire carrying case, it got bent and dog-eared and stuff. So having one that's a little more firm and finished is pretty nice. So there you go. They have these for their houses as well. I'll link them in the video description below so you can check them out. And there is some activation markers, tactics board, and some measuring rulers for the Night's Watch and House Stark from Art of War Studios. So there we go, another great product from a small company. Now, if you know of a product you think deserves more attention, you can have them email me at guerrillaminiaturegames@gmail.com or Facebook message me at facebook.com/outofthebasement into the streets, and I'll put it in front of as many people as possible. We'll see you next time for more Widgets and Wonders. Till then, I'm Ash. Have a great day. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you want to support the channel, of course, like and subscribe and hit the little bell below so you get notifications when I post future content. I do post stuff 7 days a week. If you want to support the channel further, you can, of course, buy a t-shirt through Spreadshirts, buy a measuring gauge or objective markers from Desperate Designs, or, of course, most importantly, there is Patreon. Patreon is what makes all this possible, keeps the lights on, pays for the studio costs, pays for the equipment, model costs, and everything else, and most importantly, puts food in my kids' bellies and a roof over their heads. Big thanks to everyone, past, future, who supported me. I do this stuff because of you guys, and of course, I will continue doing it as long as I can.